Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
And I'm Grant.
And welcome to All Around Music Podcast.
If this is your first time listening, let me explain what we're all about. We're two lifelong friends passionate about music. Each week we bring you a unique show not only dedicated to our love of music, but we discuss a wide range of topics we find interesting, and we hope you do too.
Welcome to episode 12.
What's up?
Episode 1, 2.
Yeah, we're getting
12.
there. I mean, it's getting...
I'd say 12 in a different language, but I only know English.
It's almost like this is what we're going to keep doing now every week, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
And there's no, we just get together.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get a hold of us, you can get a hold of us on Twitter at All AM Podcast.
Yes, you can.
Or we have a Gmail account, aampodcast@gmail.com. You can always get a hold of us on there.
Yeah.
Facebook, All Around Music.
Send us some paragraphs.
Yeah. More than 140 characters is awesome.
Yeah.
But I like Twitter. It's a good time.
Yeah, it keeps it short and sweet.
It wasn't working earlier today.
It wasn't.
What's today's date? 20th?
21st.
21st. It's Friday. There was a huge DDoS attack thing going on the internet. Shut it down.
Yeah.
So that's kind of in the news right now.
You can't take away the internet.
No, it's not nice.
Don't take away intranets.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, Matt, you got a new Mac today, and
I did.
the internet's broken.
Yeah. Finally got a Mac. Internet's broken.
Yeah.
I love this thing.
It's pretty sweet.
It's definitely an upgrade from a Toshiba laptop.
Yes. Yes, it is.
A almost 8-year-old Toshiba laptop.
It wasn't top of the line when you bought it.
No, it was not. It was an open box item.
I can't believe that it's still working for you.
Well, I just use it to pay bills, fantasy football, and surf the web. That's it.
Well, yeah. Now you can...
It's not bogged down with,
You got two things open right now on this computer.
I do. Well, I used to on the Toshiba, but
yeah, that's true.
It kind of took a while to open. It's probably from all that music I had on there.
Yeah. Now you got, a terabyte hard drive on this thing?
Yep, terabyte hard drive, and I don't even remember what the Toshiba had. Not enough, let's just say that.
Yeah, I wish I would have upgraded for the bigger hard drive on my computer.
Yeah, I figured, because they had a model underneath that, but I was like, you're getting a Mac.
Yeah.
Got to splurge a little.
Well, I think you went the right route on this one.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. It'll last you a long time, so.
Yeah, now I can finally do things musically that I've wanted to do, so.
Yeah, for sure. There's so many options out there.
Using my phone.
Yeah. There's so many things you can do now.
Right. Speaking of music, since, we are a music podcast.
Well, yeah.
Did you hear the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees for 2017?
I have not. I read a little bit. I read through that a little bit, but I didn't read it all.
Well, they announced the class for 2017.
Okay.
It's quite a list. Quite the list. A lot of people on there.
What do we got?
Well, the notable ones are Depeche Mode.
Didn't we talk about that last week?
Yeah, we talked about Depeche Mode last week.
week.
Yeah, because they announced a new world tour.
I still have yet. I need to listen to them now.
I listened to them today.
Are they good?
Turns out I know a lot of their songs.
I'd have to listen to it then, I guess. I know the name, but I don't.
I was like, I know that song. I know that one too.
Huh.
What am I doing with my life?
I'm not good at remembering names of things, though, so.
Electric Light Orchestra's on there. ELO.
I don't know if I've listened to them or not.
They were on the Boogie Nights soundtrack that we talked about.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
Jane's Addiction. They're nominated.
Nah.
Janet Jackson.
Nah.
Journey.
Yes. They're not in there yet?
Nope.
Seriously? Come on.
Pearl Jam.
Nah.
Tell me, boy. Oh yeah.
You too. Yeah, no. Now you got to do that from now on.
Yeah. A-E-I-O-U. That's Hootie. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Same difference.
Yeah. Steppenwolf is on there.
They're not in there yet either?
Nope.
Dang.
The Cars.
Why are they waiting so long on some of these bands?
Well, we're about to get into that.
Okay.
And Tupac Shakur is on there.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. So it's not technically rock and roll
Right.
Hall of Fame. It's music Hall of Fame.
To see the full list and the full article, though, we'll put the link in the description.
Yep.
But I was curious as to how they selected people, because obviously there's different genres on there, but it's called Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
So I was kind of confused, and so I looked it up, and to be eligible for nomination, each band or artist's first single or album must be at least 25 years old or released in 91 or earlier.
Their first
Single or album.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But some of those are older than that.
That's what I thought too.
That's
why I was like, how's Journey? Yeah,
well, a lot of them are
Steppenwolf
from
and
the
Journey.
70s.
Right.
Early 80s, 70s, and early 80s. Even before that, really,
Yeah,
for
they
their
just
first.
Never been nominated, I guess.
That's ridiculous.
Right? It's Journey. Come on.
Steppenwolf. I mean,
And Steppenwolf, yeah. I mean, how you not going to nominate Steppenwolf?
that's crazy. Isn't the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, is that the same one that's in Ohio and in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
But the
Not that interesting.
the ceremony is going to be next April
Okay.
at Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Huh. I was actually, when I was, fun fact.
A little FF?
Yeah, when I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Aretha Franklin was there.
What?
Yep. Her bodyguards pushed us out of the way pretty much so she could
Wow.
come through the exhibits or whatever
They
you want to
come
call
through
it.
like, make way!
Pretty
Make
much.
way! Like ringing bells
They
and
weren't
stuff.
even that nice about it, no.
No, they're like, move.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get out.
And we didn't know it was her, for
The
one,
lady.
because we couldn't see her really. And then they didn't say that she was there. We ended up seeing because there was a sign somewhere about her speaking there that night.
Yeah.
But she was going through and looking at all the stuff. It's not that, it's
You
kind
think
of
she
cool.
was like, that's what happened to my shirt.
I don't know if they had any of her stuff or not. I don't remember. They had the biggest thing I liked was the Beatles. They had like a big Beatles thing.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
They had they had some Michael Jackson stuff. They had a little bit of everything in there.
Right.
It's okay. We didn't drive up there just for that. We drove up there for something else. But
We drove all the way here for this?
well, the reason we even drove there really wasn't any better. I drove there with John to go get a picture of that. What do you want to call it? Headstone or whatever. That big angel
Oh, yeah.
tattoo that he's got on his side. It's a gravestone thing, giant sculpture.
So obviously this wasn't recently.
No, this
because
was.
We're older now and we don't do things like that.
This is like
Let's just drive over to take a picture of a statue.
4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little longer.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'd be like, I'm not driving over there to take a. I'm like, just look it up on the internet.
So it was a 5-hour drive,
Yeah.
I think, something like that, maybe a little longer.
While we're here, let's go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
But yeah, it was okay. They're not allowed. You're not allowed to take pictures apparently while you're in there. I hate that when places tell you can't take a picture of this thing.
But there's a picture
Why?
of it on the internet.
Yeah, why can't I take a picture
So
of
somebody took a picture of
it?
it.
Right? I don't understand those rules. Like, oh, no photography. God forbid you get our secrets out. We got Michael Jackson's glove.
So I was curious, because, like Tupac Shakur's on there and Janet Jackson. Obviously, that's not rock and roll.
Right.
But apparently they're nominated and then they're elected into a category.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that makes sense now. But
who nominates them? Like, just
it used to be a committee. Like it's a committee now, and they used to decide who gets in.
Yeah.
But now it's open to the public, and you can vote on it.
Well, that's
I
interesting.
voted today.
So, well, I guess Taylor Swift isn't eligible yet.
Artists and bands are elected into the categories. Voting is currently open and will remain open until December 6th. So I voted. All you got to do is
How many people can be put? Only one person put in at a time?
You can select up to 5 people at a time. You can vote once a day.
But I mean, so not all these people are getting in.
Right.
I'm going to say Journey gets in.
They'd have to. How would they not?
This is a tough one. I'm going to say Journey gets in for sure.
If you want to vote, though, you can go to rockhall.com and everything's on there. You can vote. All you got to do.
Go vote.
All you got to do is they just want your email so they can say, oh, thanks for voting.
Send them a fake one.
Yeah. Like, I have a bunch of fake emails. Some I can't say right now because they're not appropriate.
Yeah.
I personally voted for Depeche Mode. Janet Jackson, Journey, Pearl Jam, and Tupac Shakur. Those are who I voted for.
I think Tupac's going to get in. Journey's going to get in. And then, I don't know from there.
Those were the notable ones to me. There's like a lot more on the list.
Oh, okay.
Like Shaka Khan was on there.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a wide variety of people to be voted on.
That's
to
cool.
vote upon. I enjoyed it, though.
I'll have to check it out.
They got some articles on there, and then underneath the artist, they have the biography of the artist, too. You can read that.
Yeah.
But you can vote once a day. Select up to 5 at a time, vote once a day.
Nice.
Rockhall.com.
All right, Matt, are you ready for it?
Oh, is it that time? Is it time for Grant's conspiracy theory of the week?
It sure is.
Yes.
So, have you ever heard of breakaway civilizations and the secret space program?
No, but I am so interested now because it's a space program and it's secret.
So,
is it like Space Camp?
Kind of.
That I never got to go to?
That you'll never get to go to.
No.
So, the term breakaway civilization was coined by Richard Dolan, a famous UFO researcher.
Dick Dolan?
Richard Dolan.
Oh.
God damn it.
Hi, I'm Dick Dolan.
No. So, within the classified part of our society, breakthroughs have leapfrogged over each other to produce a society with substantially more advanced scientific, technological, and cosmological ideas. A society that can accurately be called a breakaway civilization. So how I understand this is that people in the government, like government officials, government contractors, like Lockheed Martin and other companies that develop secret technology for the government, have become a civilization of their own.
That's not fair.
No, but it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
It's believed that the technology is so advanced that secret spacecraft capable of traveling across our solar system are being used by this breakaway civilization. It's believed that a number of UFO sightings are actually this breakaway civilization.
So they only have one spacecraft?
No, I think it's supposed to be big.
Oh.
Like a whole big thing.
So like the Death Star?
Maybe. I don't really go with the whole idea that they are traveling through space and living on other planets and stuff.
No.
I don't really go for that. I believe that there could be a group of people like this. Like, if you think about, like, technically, if Area 51 is what people think it is, then technically that's a breakaway civilization. They are kind of alone in their own little world over there with whatever they're doing. Whether it's spaceships or...
What if it's a Stargate?
I don't know.
Maybe that's why it's so secretive. That's
what makes us... It kind of... Technically, the entire, like, classified part of our government and people belonging to it are kind of their own... They kind of already are their own civilization.
Right.
But do they have this technology? I don't know.
I don't know.
Some think it goes back as far as World War II, and it started with some of the experimental Nazi technology, stuff like that. They think that they got farther than what's known.
I think they did too.
Yeah, that's a pretty big idea.
I mean, why'd they have a base in Antarctica? Like, why?
I don't know. Yeah, it's people think that it could have started there or even before that, as far back as like Egypt, you know.
Yeah.
But that's in the gist of it. That's what that is. I don't know. I believe that it could be a possibility. I was reading, one guy was saying that somebody said that the dark side of the moon has structures built on it, and NASA edits the photos so that we can't see them, and same with Mars and everything else. I don't know. I think it's an interesting idea.
Could be possible.
It could be. It could be. It's something to look into if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to find good material to read about because
it's the internet.
Yeah, and really anything you want to make up and say could contribute to this. So I kind of went off of mostly what this Richard Dolan says because he's the most well known for this subject, and he's not. I don't think he's completely batshit crazy, but he could be. I don't know.
Right.
That's my that's Grant's conspiracy of the week.
Woo!
Check it out. Look into it. Maybe it interests somebody out there.
And I was totally gonna say something. That's why I've been kind of quiet because I've been trying to think of what I was gonna say. It had to do with this.
Really?
And I just drawing a blank now.
Yeah, it probably sucked the thought out of your head. Was there alien spaceships?
Probably. They probably just flew over and was like, nope.
That's why when I wear my hats that I wear all the time are actually lined with tinfoil. Yeah.
That's actually quite genius.
Isn't it? That way I don't look crazy to everybody else.
Right.
I can still wear my tinfoil hat and be stylish.
You can still wear your tinfoil hat, but you know you're crazy, but everybody else doesn't know that.
Exactly.
Or are you crazy?
Am I?
Maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe you are. I have the tinfoil hat.
I got the crazy look
I know
on
the
my
thoughts
face?
in my head are my thoughts.
Now it's just getting weird.
Did you get a flu shot this year?
No. I've never had a flu shot.
Have you heard those can spell? That's a whole nother. See, that's another.
Maybe next week.
Next week, the flu shot. It is flu season.
Yeah. Don't get it.
Don't get it.
I don't get it.
I haven't had one in a couple of years.
I refuse to get one.
I just don't. Just laziness. I just don't. I'll just deal with the flu.
You want your influenza shot? No.
I'll just get the flu for a week.
Exactly.
Take the week off.
I get sick once a year.
I get sick quite a bit.
I don't need that damn shot.
Yeah.
You want the flu shot? Does it have Jack Daniels in it? And if so, yes. If not, get out of here.
I used to have a guy I worked with that would
go straight to the vein, inject it.
And tell me that to get over a flu, you need to get a bottle of whiskey and a blanket. Wrap yourself in a blanket and drink the bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Sweat it out.
I've done that, but with brandy.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweat that shit out.
Well. So a little something came up here on the old internet.
Breaking news.
Another Tom DeLonge update.
Yes.
Number 3.
Gets deeper.
This doesn't go too deep. It's just kind of his response to the whole WikiLeaks thing.
WikiLeaks.
It was an Instagram post that he put up earlier today. It says, this is reading from his Instagram. I am still here. WikiLeaks really messed up some important stuff. What seems like ridiculous subject matter to most is of massive importance to admirable national security leadership. It's easy to poke fun about the topic from an armchair, but unless you're invited to meetings I have been a part of, then no more laughing. Big things are coming. Project is still on. Believe it or not, things just got bigger. What do you think?
Hashtag secret machines.
Hashtag secret machines.
I don't know. I mean, we could speculate.
I've been hearing about it on the podcast that I listen to about this stuff.
That they're going to release something here soon.
I don't know what he's working on. I don't know. I know he did a interview with that Podesta. And
what if what he's about to release is nothing about UFOs and he just drops a solo album?
That would kind of suck.
Yeah. I'd be like, that's cool, but that's not what I wanted to hear, Tom.
Right. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know.
What are you doing, Tom?
Yeah. Tom.
What are you doing?
Come on, man.
Tell us.
Yeah. Get a hold of us.
Yeah. Somebody. Tell me. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's interesting. He's still.
You got a brother? We'll talk to him.
I think he does have a brother.
Does he?
His brother, I saw a thing
Tim
about it.
DeLong?
He's got a brother, and he's in the Navy. He's kind of high up in the Navy.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to be able to talk to him.
Did you
We
know
have a better shot at talking to Tom.
That's interesting, though, because I guess maybe that's how he got his start on this kind of stuff.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know. It's just interesting. He's still going at it, though.
Yeah, I am. I gotta admit, I'm in deep at this point because I can't. I just want to know. Yeah,
it's just interesting. I don't know. It's just interesting. He's been one of my, favorites. My favorite band for a long time. And so I really can't wait to actually see what comes of it.
Yeah, release it. Drop some knowledge.
Let us know.
Yeah, do it.
If anybody has any idea what's going on, seriously though.
Yeah, it's Tam. It's Tam. Tam DeLang.
So I think we're going to take a little break here and hear something from some fellow podcasters out there.
The Epic Film Guys podcast is a film comedy podcast with two best friends celebrating everything we love about going to the movies. We've got great beer, amazing guests, and quirky characters unlike anything you've ever heard before.
Well, I just assumed you were drinking that chocolate stout that you were going to make with the cheapest crap chocolate ice cream in a Miller Lite. I remember being a young man and my mother telling me I didn't have a name because I was illegitimate. I don't know what that word means.
Subscribe to the Epic Film Guys on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, or your favorite podcast app, and we'll see you at the movies.
So I got a question for you, Grant.
Yeah.
I was pondering today. I was kind of going through my old tickets, like shows I've been to.
Yeah.
But then I started thinking bands that I want to see or artists that I want to see that people couldn't really see me going to see.
Okay.
For example, a couple of years ago, friend and I, David, we were drinking beers and we kind of got a little drunk. And he had one of those like music access channels.
And you went to an Iron Maiden concert.
No, that would be sweet.
Isn't that what he does?
Probably wouldn't survive, but...
Isn't that what Dave does when he gets drunk? Plays the entire Iron Maiden discography.
Yeah, he does. We got pretty drunk and like all of a sudden Adele came on. But it was like Adele unplugged.
Oh, yeah?
And it was just her and like some guy playing acoustic. I don't know if it was the beer talking, but that was probably one of the best unplugged sessions I've ever seen.
I don't know if it was the beer talking.
But if I had the chance, I'd go see Adele live.
I don't know if I could say the same. I've never...
Right, but just after seeing that unplugged session, I kind of want to see her live.
Huh. Interesting.
But there's also bands that I want to, like, I'd really like to see Muse live.
Yeah, they'd be good.
But they never come to America. That's the thing.
What the hell?
That I know of.
Yeah, I don't... It's
like
weird.
30 Seconds to Mars, I would love to see live.
Yeah.
Like, that's just bands that, like, people wouldn't expect me to want to see.
Okay.
I'd see Babe live. I'm going to say it.
Who?
I'd go see Bieber live.
I could not do that. No, that's a hard no.
I'd do it just to say I've seen him live.
That's a hard no for me.
What about
I'd see all the other everything else you just said. I'd see, not the Biebs.
Not the Biebs?
I just can't do it.
Is there anybody that you'd want to see live that people wouldn't expect you to want to see?
Here. What would I see that people wouldn't expect?
Backstreet Boys.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, who's not going to go to that?
That was JT, right?
No, that was
he was
NSYNC.
I'd see NSYNC.
NSYNC.
I would go. I'd see Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I would too.
He's good.
I like Justin Timberlake.
I think that'd be a good show.
Yeah.
T-Swizzle.
T-Swift?
Yeah. Katy Perry would be a good show.
Yeah.
That would be a good show.
It's Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Most beautiful woman on the world.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably quite a few things that I would go see. I don't know. I can't think of off the top of my head besides those right now. But
Avril Lavigne.
no, I don't think. I'm not a skater boy really.
No,
So
no, not no skater boy. BOI.
yeah, I just went and saw Goo Goo Dolls and Collective Soul not too long ago. That was a great show.
Yeah.
Not something I would have. I don't know, gone out of my way to go see.
Right, but
it was worth
I'll
it.
go.
It was good.
You know what my personal hell would be?
What?
Being stuck at a Nickelback concert.
Yes.
And you just over and over and over and over.
I would assume that if there's Nickelback has free beer at their concerts. That's probably how they get people to go.
No way. They
think
triple
so?
charge.
See, I think
It's hell.
I think the only way they can get people to show up is to offer free beer.
And it's not even good beer. It's like Labatt Blue.
Sorry to the Canadians out there.
Labatt Blue and Clear Creek.
Is that what Canadians drink, is Labatt Blue? Or is that just a Canadian beer?
I think it's just a Canadian beer. I don't know if they
If that's the beer of choice.
You think that's their
I feel like it's Busch Light. Really.
Yeah, is that their Busch Light?
No, I feel like Busch Light is the beer of choice anywhere north of here because it is for my family in Michigan.
That's all they drink is Busch Light?
Yeah, they just drink Busch Light.
That might be, I don't know.
So I feel like everybody north of us just drinks Busch Light. That's my opinion.
If we have any Canadian listeners, let us know.
Yes, I would like to know what is your beer of choice.
Geographically, what is your beer of choice? Is it Molson Golden?
That was good stuff.
That was
some good beer.
not bad.
Labatt's not bad though either, I don't think.
I've never had Labatt.
I think I've had it.
Never had it.
Can't remember.
It's funny because we do have a Canadian bar here in town that is actually one of our favorite bars.
But I always drink Long Island's when I'm there.
Yeah.
and I serve up a cheap Long Island. What can you say?
They're like, you want any beer? No, Grant's. This is the Long Island, and I usually go Crown and Coke.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That's always that's my number one choice.
Well, yeah.
Crown and Coke.
Not Canadian Mist.
Yeah. No.
But
has to have the Crown. They have a new Crown. Vanilla.
What?
Yes.
I don't like vanilla.
I want to try it. The maple was too sweet.
Yeah, but you can just pour that on pancakes. Get drunk off pancakes.
Yeah, it was too sweet. I don't know.
So when we go to see Katy Perry?
I don't know.
Is she touring?
No idea.
I want to go now.
I bet that's expensive. You know what?
We'll get nosebleeds.
The old girlfriend wants to go see System of a Down in France next year. Probably not going to happen.
They're not coming to America.
I don't know.
They live in America.
I think it's a European tour maybe or something.
So just wait till they go on tour here in America.
Apparently they don't tour that much. I guess. I don't know. I guess they're not. I guess
let's go see Sode.
Yeah. I don't know what the tickets cost, but probably like hundreds of dollars.
Probably like $400.
Yeah, plus to getting to France.
Right.
I was like, if it was because it was in like June or something, and I'm like, if it was like at the end of next year, then maybe.
So you go all the way to France to see System of a Down, but you won't go to Indy and see DMX?
There's just totally different reasons.
It's DMX.
It's Indianapolis.
Right, but it's DMX.
Like the number 2 murder capital of the country right now.
So?
We're not going to get into the reasons why I'm not going to go to a DMX concert in the middle of Indianapolis.
Damn it. Can we just stand like outside across the street?
No.
No, not even that?
No.
Damn.
Not going to happen.
So just listen to the albums and don't go.
That's just the way it is.
It was worth a shot. That was my second attempt. I tried via text.
Yeah, well, nice try.
Sent you a screenshot. Dude.
I don't necessarily want to go to see System of a Down in France, but I would like to go to Europe. So
you're like, I'm not here for System of a Down. I'm here for Europe.
I'm here for the crepes.
The member berries. Don't get into that because
I want a nice croissant.
Just say you like really thin pancakes, man. It's the same thing. I don't like. No, I'm not saying it. You love crepes. What are you talking about?
We just had crepes the other day.
Oh, those thin little pancakes? Yes. I love crepes.
No, I won't say it. Yeah.
Did you hear August Burns Red announced another tour?
No, I did not.
I know we've like
They
kinda-
announced they just
they just toured.
I know.
And they're like, we're going again. Round 2, let's go.
Nice.
But this one's a little different. I know we talked about August Burns Red, kind of overkilled it a little bit.
Well, we
We
were
were stoked
hyped
about
up
the
for
show.
that
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Well, I'm hyped about this show, and it's not even here yet.
You don't think have they announced their locations?
Yep. All their locations are on their website, augustburnsred.com. But what's special about this is August Burns Red announces 10-year anniversary of Messengers
Yeah.
tour. And it was their second album. But yeah, August Burns Red, when they released that album, it kind of revolutionized metalcore at the time.
Really?
It's something I'm not going to miss. I mean, I'll have to go all the way up to Chicago. But
Mm-hmm.
not going to see it anywhere else. I mean, that's not going to, they're not going to be like, oh yeah, we got a 20-year reunion tour of our, not reunion, but 20-year anniversary tour of our album. Nobody's going to do that.
20-year, huh?
But this is their 10-year. And yeah, I'm going to go.
Nice.
The tour doesn't start till January. It's like in January and February. But I'm going.
Nice. I went to that 10-year reunion tour, or it was what was it? It was that band, Let It Enfold You.
Oh, Since It's Failed?
Yes, I went to that 10-year reunion.
Yeah, you tried to
of
get
that-
me to go,
of
and
that
I
album.
didn't.
It was good. It was a good show.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was down in Indy.
Yeah.
Was that at the Emerson?
Yeah, that was down at the Emerson. Never been there before until that show.
Yeah, when big bands come in there and play, it sounds good. But when it's like local bands and
Really?
the sound guy there sucks. I'm sorry.
They probably brought their own.
Yeah.
I would assume. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe he's inexperienced and, he's just working his way through it. But
Well, when was that though? I mean, there could be a different guy
long
now.
time. Yeah, most likely a different guy.
Hasn't it changed hands or something? I thought that it got bought out or something. I don't know where
Probably. It's probably changed owners multiple times.
Yeah, I'd never been there before until that. And, I mean, it's kind of a crummy building.
Yeah, it really is.
Like
across the street from it is an antique store.
not anymore, I don't think.
Not anymore.
I think it was a liquor store.
It's a liquor store now.
Or maybe
That's
next-
even worse.
Or maybe next door down the road.
Is the
is a
McDonald's
liquor store.
still there from like down the block?
I think so.
That's good.
Yeah, McDonald's ain't going anywhere.
Nah, make it D's.
Yeah, it was. I never went there when we were in high school. Everybody was going to the Emerson. I never went.
Yeah, I didn't go. Well, I lied. I lie. I did go. I went and saw The Chariot, It Dies Today, and Throwdown.
Okay.
I only remembered that because I found the ticket for it today.
Nice.
And I was like, oh yeah, we almost died at that show.
How?
Well, Throwdown, because they were all straight edge.
Oh, God, yeah.
Had the X's on their hands and stuff. And yeah, we ended up leaving. We're like, we're going to die. But the Chariot was cool.
Yeah.
One of the guitarists threw his guitar all the way up almost to the ceiling. I was like,
He's not going to catch that.
I was like, he's not going to catch that. I was going to bash it. He caught it. How did he catch that? And still kept playing.
Nice.
Because, he had to take the strap off. Like,
Yeah.
he caught it and then just like mid strum and just
What?
yeah.
How many times do you think he hit himself in the face practicing that?
probably a lot. I mean, how could he not?
You have to practice it.
Yeah.
So,
It's like how many times you think the guy with the bow and arrow hit somebody in the face with an arrow, like trying to shoot the apple off their head.
I feel like maybe he practiced that without the person quite a bit.
Yeah, I guess that would be the best way to go. Instead of like murdering 12 people, be
You're my
like,
311th assistant.
lucky number 13. I hope I get it. Oh my God, I got it. Defied the odds.
Wow.
Yeah, that would suck getting shot in the face with a bow and arrow. That would hurt. How do
Yeah.
you recover from that?
You don't. I think you die.
What if it you lose an eye but you still live? I would rather die than lose one eye.
You could have a cool eye patch.
No.
Be
I'd rather-
relevant during Halloween.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of into the no. I just kept saying no.
Speaking of Halloween,
Ooh.
I might have just made up my own costume.
What's that?
Might just give me an eye patch.
Just an eye patch?
Just an eye patch.
What are you going to be?
I don't know.
Just a guy with an eye
Guy
patch?
with an eye patch.
What are you supposed to be? I'm a guy with an eye patch. Well, I'm just going to be the guy who hangs his wiener out.
No.
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 But it's not real.
Oh, like a fake wiener?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
I thought about Grizzly Adams.
Yeah.
Because I got the beard.
What all entails that costume? What do you gotta wear?
Jeans, flannel, and suspenders.
Do you have suspenders?
No.
Well, that's probably cheap though.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy suspenders and wear them once. I feel like if I bought suspenders, I'd probably just wear them all the time.
Yeah, I feel like if you bought suspenders, you'd become that guy that's wearing suspenders.
I don't want to be that guy.
I don't know. I mean, it's all right if you want to be that guy.
No, why would you wear suspenders with a t-shirt?
Wear suspenders and a belt. Double protection from your pants falling down.
If you have to wear a belt and suspenders, you got problems.
No, you're just playing it safe.
Playing it safe. These pants are never coming off.
Nice try, ladies.
I blocked myself.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to spend any money on a costume. If anybody can give me a suggestion on like an okay like homemade costume, please tell me because I don't want to spend the money. I'm leaving for vacation like 5 days after the Halloween party.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep it cheap. But
yeah, I'm almost 30 years old, which makes me gag. And I just can't justify buying a costume anymore.
I don't mind. I just don't like spending the money on something I'm never going to touch again. Oh, I have the baby mask.
The what?
Do you remember the baby head mask? Like from Tosh.0 where he had the baby head mask? I have one of those.
I remember now.
That was supposed to be Gabby's costume last year, and she really didn't wear it because it was really annoying to wear.
Yeah.
I might just put that on for a while.
And then put an eye patch over one eye. Oh, one eye baby.
Yes. I think
solved it.
Solved.
But you can still email us.
Yeah, I mean, if you want.
You just want to talk.
Oh, yeah. I think that's it.
I bought a costume last year. I went as Duff Man.
That was a good costume.
It was a little short in the legs.
That just accentuates your manly duff hoodness.
It over accentuated.
Accentuated your duffness.
Yeah, it was totally duff.
It just looked like
Duff, yeah.
Just a part of the costume.
But I don't think I'll buy a costume.
Yeah.
I might just show up and be like, hey, let's get drunk.
Yeah, fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
She likes to have costumes. Her costume isn't even that elaborate, so.
But I mean, do you want to be the only people dressed up?
Who? Me and her?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care.
You're like, I don't care. I'm going to be drunk.
It's my house.
That's true. That's true.
I'll do what I want.
Could dress up as Fred Durst.
I could.
All you need is a red hat.
Oh, man, I don't have a red hat.
I actually have one in my closet that has the Duff thing on it.
No, it's got to be the New York hat.
Right. That's true.
But then I have to. Well, he has like what, a flavor saver?
Yeah, he does.
Whatever. I think I could do that.
You can grow that.
I can grow a flavor saver.
You can have one.
Ooh,
do you have one right now?
I mean, I have kind of just like scruff everywhere.
Yeah.
You think that's a flavor saver?
That's a flavor saver growing in. That's like the 5 o'clock.
I can go buy a red hat.
There you go.
I can always use a new hat. I love hats.
Just get a red hat.
Red Fred
That's
Durst.
what I did. It was like $5, and it was fitted too.
And I'll just blast Limp Bizkit all night.
Yeah.
That's option number 2.
Option number 2. We could go as PC Principal.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I think that would be tough.
All you got to do is wear 3 polos and just pop the collar.
Do you think I can find a Limp Bizkit t-shirt?
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
You could ask Brent if he still has his. You can't be Fred Durst and then wear a Limp Bizkit t-shirt.
What do I wear besides the red hat to say I'm Fred Durst?
No, he always wore a white shirt, remember?
Let me Google a picture of Fred Durst.
He always wore just a plain white shirt.
Just a plain white shirt.
And jeans.
Is that it?
Fred Durst.
I mean,
what do you wear?
it's really, I don't know. I'm going to Google it here and see there's the red hat.
I'm pretty sure he used
He's got
classic Fred Durst just used to wear a white
It's
t-shirt.
not just a flavor saver. It's a flavor saver that's connected to like a weird goatee. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
I can probably do that though. I think I have good enough facial hair in that area.
I think as long as you wear the red hat and just some kind of shirt, like a t-shirt, you'll be fine.
I think I can shave that into my face though.
You probably could.
I think I'm going to try it. He wears, well, his t-shirts are changing on this. He's got a bunch of different things.
Right, but as long as you just wear a t-shirt, get something that's like bedazzled or something.
He doesn't, his t-shirts are normal. His shirts are normal.
Can you find an Ed Hardy t-shirt? Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
Is Ed Hardy still a thing?
I have no
God,
idea.
that was like the worst phase ever.
I feel like Gabby has a New York Yankees hat somewhere in the house from when she lived out east. Because it doesn't have to. I mean, some of them are red and some are black.
I think he has a blue one too, doesn't he?
He's got everything. He just wears a Yankees hat backwards and acts douchey.
Man, I wish I was that cool.
So this picture, he's got a jersey on, like a tank top, like basketball jersey.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I can pull off the Fred Durst. I think I just have to get the flavor saver connected to the goatee just right.
There you go.
And the rest is just kind of, my own interpretation.
Yeah, you just got to be extremely douchey.
And then make sure I play Limp Bizkit as I walk into the room each time.
Yeah, or you could play all of his cover songs that he did.
Yeah. Speaking of cover songs.
I know we talked about cover songs, but it was like
bad
worst cover songs.
Yeah.
We haven't done good cover songs.
This actually ties within Fred Durst.
Yeah, who knew that would be a good segue? 8 incredible rock covers of hip hop songs.
Yes.
I know we talked about covers before, like we said. But
what do you got?
You got to give credit to the people that do a good job.
Yeah.
So here's a list that I found on Alternative Press.
Okay.
Which most of these I've heard except for, I think, one. Limp Bizkit, Jump Around. House of Pain.
House of Pain covered Jump Around?
No.
Wait.
Limp Bizkit covered Jump Around. That's by House of Pain.
Oh, House of Pain's a rap group?
Yeah, so get off your feet and jump around.
Oh. See,
Jump,
Limp Bizkit
jump,
is almost
jump.
considered like a rock rap group, though.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
You're like, wait a minute.
Who's who?
Well, the DJ Limp Bizkit had, DJ Lethal,
Yeah.
he was the DJ that was in House of Pain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So kind of made the cover a lot easier.
That's interesting.
Rage Against the Machine, How I Could Just Kill a Man by Cypress Hill.
Okay.
Did you ever listen to Cypress Hill? Have you ever listened to Cypress
I've
Hill? I should say?
heard some of their stuff. Well, they did that one real famous song. What's the name of that?
I know which one you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me.
It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of the name
If
of
somebody
it.
had me like kidnap me and was about to kill me and be like, you could save your own life right now if you could just name that Cypress Hill song.
Rapper's Delight.
Yeah.
That's Cypress Hill, isn't it? Isn't that it?
Yeah, I'm dead.
I think it's
I'd be dead.
Rapper's Delight. Is that
Rapper's
not?
Delight.
I think that's Cypress Hill, or I don't know. Let me see here. Rapper's Delight.
Calculating.
Nope, that's Sugar Hill Gang. My bad. That is Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah, I can't remember. See, I'd be dead.
See, now I don't know. I know I've listened to Cypress Hill, though.
Yeah, I used to have one of their albums, and I've moved so many times that it's lost. Framing Hanley, they did Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
Huh.
Remember when it was Punk Goes Hip Hop or whatever it
Punk
was?
Goes Crunk.
Yeah, Punk Goes Crunk.
Yeah, there's been a few good ones on those.
Cancer Bats, Sabotage by Beastie Boys.
Okay.
The Word Alive, Heartless, originally
Okay.
performed by Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
K West, Falling in Reverse, Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, I think I've heard that one.
Yeah, that was on the Punk Goes Crunk too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Done by the one and only Coolio.
Coolio.
How's those gun charges going?
I did see he's facing like 5 years or something.
5 years. Wow.
3 to 5. I don't remember. Dang it, I should have saved that. I saw it and I was going to give an update on that and I forgot all about it. But yeah,
Bummer.
he is. I don't know if he's actually going to get that time or not. I guess it depends on how much money
Probably
he still
will.
has.
Because he
you know.
had previous charges for
But-
guns, right?
He might get a good lawyer and get out of that one. I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows?
And the last one was Crestfallen. They did Trap Queen by Fetty Wap.
So that's a pretty recent one then.
Yeah.
Huh.
I still want some Fetty Whoppers.
I still think one of my favorites is The Devil Wears Prada that does
Oh, I totally forgot about that one.
what is the name of that song?
Still Fly.
Still Fly by Devil Wears Prada. That's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's probably the best one, in my opinion. Wow, I completely forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite covers for rock rap covers.
Did you ever hear The Devil Wears Prada? They put out an EP, like after their albums. It's called the Zombie EP.
I don't know. Probably not.
You got to check that out. It's awesome.
Hmm.
It's good.
Somebody else did. I guess it's not a hip hop cover though, so it doesn't really count. There's some good covers of Pierce the Veil did. Oh God, dang it! What's that song?
Oh, I was reading an article today that they went gold.
Really
One of their albums went gold.
nice.
I was like, huh, didn't expect that.
I haven't listened to them in a while.
They're good. They're still good.
Are they?
Yeah, they have, I can't remember what album it was, but he used to come up my iHeartRadio all the time and couldn't get enough of that song.
I just Gabby found her old iPad or iPod. One of those,
Is it like the brick one?
no, well, it was one of the mini ones, one of those little ones, like
Yeah.
not the real tiny square ones, but the ones that were like a smaller version of the regular iPod, with still with the screen and the wheel on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the iPods with the wheel on it.
And it had some of the most terrible music on it.
Oh, man, I wish we could hear it right now.
Her sister had it, I guess, for a while.
Oh, that explains
And we
it.
were going through it, and it was just the worst
They're
stuff.
like, what is this?
She was like, I want to see what's on it. So we hooked it up to my computer and turn it on. She goes, don't make sure it doesn't sync or whatever, when you plug it in. I'm like, it won't.
Yeah.
And we looking through it, and she
Don't
goes,
want that on your
and
lap.
she's like, erase it. Erase all of it.
This is horrible. Why are people listening to this?
Oh, it was the worst crap ever on earth.
I will admit, there are some people that just have a horrible taste in music, like people who listen to Nickelback.
That might have been on there.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wish I still had my old iPod. I don't know what I did. I think it broke. One of the old ones.
Oh, I forgot I read today, too, that Phil Collins announced a live tour.
Really?
Yeah.
Phil
First time in
Collins,
10
huh?
years.
That'd be good. I'd go to that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's expensive.
Oh, it will be, because I wanted to go see Tears for Fears when they were in Indy.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much tickets were? They were $68 a piece.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
But that's still expensive.
I'm thinking like Phil Collins is going to be $200 a pop.
Yeah, and those $60 seats, $68 seats were probably awful seats because it was at the old National Center, but it was in the same room that we went and saw the play.
Oh, yeah. Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
Well, we were...
And those seats were awful
Or,
because they were uncomfortable.
oh, yeah, yeah. That's
like-
not really a good place for a concert.
No.
That's all. You just sit and
Yeah.
watch the concert. I mean, I guess we go and sit and watch. I mean, last time we went, we got the table.
Yeah,
and
if
sat.
you go to a concert with me, we're getting VIP table.
But that's different than
standing.
sitting in a theater seat, like elbow to elbow next to somebody
Yeah.
watching a show.
You're
We had
basically
like
sitting on top of each other. That's how small those seats were.
Yeah, but we had we had a table with us sitting around it, and we could get up and stand up and watch the show.
Yeah. And we had our own bartender.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. That's why whenever I go there, I'm like, yeah, I'm upgrading.
That's not as awkward as sitting in like elbow to elbow though, watching
Right.
a concert. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, when you have people talking to you and you're like, what? The guy next to me is like, you looking at my wife? I was like, what? It's like, I'm looking straight forward. My peripheral vision is not that extreme.
I am blind, sir. I am here for
Who
the
said
music.
that?
I'm here for the music.
I'm here just to hear.
We're going to throw in one last little word from a fellow podcast, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brian,
And I'm Adam.
and we encourage you to come listen to a very special program.
A podcast, unlike anything you've heard before. Right, Brian?
What? No, dude. Everyone has a podcast.
Everyone has a podcast.
What's our show about?
We talk about comedy,
Sports,
science,
topical news,
meat hunting,
music,
podcasting,
Matthew McConaughey,
fishing,
health and fitness,
Horsecocks.
technical difficulties,
buffaloes,
popular culture.
maybe a little too much about the Asians.
Aw, y'all Ami so cute and tiny. Edits. Check us out on Twitter at EHAP Podcast. Listen to us on iTunes and Stitcher or through our website www.ehappodcast.com. Contact us directly through ehappodcast@gmail.com. Like and subscribe on YouTube under EHAP Podcast. We're also on Facebook and Grindr.
Really? We're on Facebook?
I think so.
Well, I think I think that's a good stopping point for us this week.
Yeah, I think we had a pretty good episode this week.
Got on a nice stride there.
I think before we end the show, I'd like to give a shout out to a buddy of ours.
Yes.
He is starting a YouTube channel.
Scratch Craft Catering.
Yep.
Scratch Craft Catering.
Our buddy Billy. He's an up-and-coming chef.
Indeed.
Great at what he does. Get the word out.
Very good. Very good.
He put his first video on YouTube. He's looking for some people to enjoy his videos.
It's kind of a tutorial base. It shows
Yeah.
you how to make certain dishes and everything. Only has one video up. He just posted it not long ago, so
But he did a good job.
did a
It's
good job
it's a
doing
good
it all
video.
himself.
So check that out. We're on YouTube now too. We're not doing video. We're just doing the audio.
Yeah, for now.
If you're into that kind of thing. Other than that, you can still find us on your favorite podcast app. Search for All Around Music. Subscribe to us. Download all 12 episodes.
There you go.
We're on Twitter. All AM Podcast.
Facebook,
Facebook.
All Around Music.
We have a Gmail. aampodcast@gmail.com. Get a hold of us.
Do it. Let's talk.
Do it.
Thanks for listening.
See you guys.